411 with Chelle Nicole. The 411 is an information source centered around popular cultural happenings developed to keep you informed and inspired. This is my first show today, and I'm so excited to be back. I've hosted this show in the past, but right now we're on Instagram Live.
Yep.
And today I'd like to welcome Ms. Terry Martin, founder of BFF of the Carolinas. Terry, welcome to the 411.
Thank you.
So first, let's start by discussing what BFF stands for and what its mission is.
Okay, well, BFF stands for Brighter Future Foundation of the Carolinas. The mission of the organization is to facilitate social and economical growth to members within the community by connecting them with resources that promote education and personal development.
BFF is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes, the organization is based out of Charlotte, Mecklenburg County. However, I am from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and over the course of the year that the program has been running, I had just really been led to start doing some things more in my hometown of Cumberland County. So we have transitioned to service in both Mecklenburg County and Cumberland County right now.
Okay. Earlier this year in Cumberland County, you hosted a voter registration drive.
I did.
How did that go?
Very interesting. One thing right now with the climate of our country, politics is very heavy. Either people believe in the political system or they don't.
Absolutely.
And so the voter registration drive took place in a low-income area here in Fayetteville. And what I experienced a lot of was probably a third of people who said that they were already registered to vote. And then I had another third who were unable to vote, so therefore there was no need to register. And then the other third were people who just did not believe in the system, had no intentions on voting, and didn't want to register to vote.
Wow, that's interesting. Just actually trying to get people motivated to vote can be a challenge.
Right.
All right, so in those particular areas, do you plan on doing any more or anything else before the upcoming election, or?
I possibly maybe revisiting that. I have another local organization who wants to do something here in the next couple of weeks. I'm also looking at doing something in the downtown Fayetteville area, close to the bus station. There's a lot of traffic down there. People tend to communicate a lot through the public transportation system. So there's definitely some plans to do some other things over the next month and a half or so.
And we're going to be busy because it's going to be a huge election. So even right now, we're encouraging people to get out and vote. And we're going to be doing our part, me with any information that I can bring you, Terry with her organization, and anyone else we know. We really want to encourage people to get out to vote.
Exactly.
You also have a sister organization, Brighter Future Home Health Care.
Brighter Future Home Health Care. Very, very new. Something I'm very, very excited about. I've always had a passion with helping, particularly the elderly and disabled. I have a huge heart for them. I think sometimes we take for granted the fact that one day we're going to be older adults, and we're going to want someone to take care of us or wish we had someone. And professionally, I've spent a lot of time working with the adult and aging population, and it's just always been on my heart. So yes, we do have a sister agency. We are in the process of being licensed, Brighter Future Home Health Care, where we'll be providing personal care assistance to the elderly and disabled within the Cumberland County community.
Okay, that sounds really good. So just an extension, maybe servicing a different demographic altogether.
Right. This would be a different demographic, but this would be more of it's a for-profit, but our main goal is just showing people that we care. And that we're here for them. So.
Absolutely, that's wonderful as a motivator. So, how does one qualify to receive services, or it doesn't work that way?
For our nonprofit?
Yeah, for BFF.
For BFF of the Carolinas, there's no real qualification at this point. The organization came together roughly a year and a half ago. It just became an itching desire of mine to get involved in the community on that term of a nonprofit. There's so much that needs to be done. There's so many people that are going without. So there's not a particular program that we have. More so, we have had events. Mm-hmm. And of those events, like we had a Thanksgiving meal giveaway last November. At Christmas, we did a Christmas for the homeless, in which we gave out toiletry packets that include scarves, gloves, hats, as well as toiletry items. We did a back-to-school drive last year, which we raised money by way of donations, and we did a charity car wash and fitness event, and people donated, and we were able to raise money to get back to school supplies for those needy. And really, those supplies just went at, it was highly advertised on social media. People contacted us, and we met them right where we were to provide the items to them. We hopefully in the next year or so hope to be getting into a particular program, like our core of what we're going to do. But right now, we've just been happy with the events that we've been hosting throughout the community.
Okay, that's wonderful. And let me just go ahead and take the time to mention your own professional credentials, as
Right.
you're a social worker, and this
Right.
also lends a hand in motivating you to do what you do. Tell us about yourself professionally.
Yes, I am a social worker. I have a master's in social work, and I think over the course of the last several years, just being in social work, working with the adult and aging population, I spent some time working with children and family services, and just realizing as a nation, like our country, we are number one. The United States is it, but we are extremely lacking in how we service the underprivileged people within our community. So it really opened up my heart to that. So going and I pursued the master's in social work, and now as I've been kind of spinning off into more of a nonprofit realm, I'm right now pursuing my master's in public affairs, which I think will propel me to a level to be able to help the community even more with the knowledge that I gained through that program.
Absolutely, that's wonderful. So volunteerism, is there an
Right.
opportunity for people to volunteer right
Oh,
now?
wow. Yes, there's always an opportunity. Let me say, everything we've done has been based off volunteers. For example, when we held our charity car wash last year, so many people, friends of mine, friends of others, just came out to help with that, washing cars, washing their cars, washing cars that pull up, even the voter registration drive. People just came up and donated their time, and that's part of being a volunteer, to get things going. So there's always opportunity for volunteerism. And actually, I'm looking at by next spring, approaching some of the local colleges, community colleges, and university about possibly getting some interns in who may be majoring in management, business
Great.
management, or nonprofit, to help them get their hours in way of internship.
Wonderful.
So,
That's really good. That's exciting right there. Finally, because you've given us such a great overview of the organization, what your mission is, some of the things you plan on doing in the future, how can one, I think right now you're taking in-kind donations,
Yes.
maybe even any other type of donations to assist with your
Right.
the mission.
So we're always taking monetary donations. You can find us on PayPal, Brighter Future Foundation of the Carolinas. We also have CashApp, same thing, Brighter Future Foundation of the Carolinas. And ever so frequently, you'll see us running a donation via Facebook. We have a Facebook page, and we also often run donations through there. But specifically right now, we are looking for in-kind donations. And if you don't know, in-kind donations are not monetary, but more so supplies. We are trying to get office furniture, supplies, and things of that nature for our Fayetteville office. So if you know anybody who's wanting to donate desks, refurbished computers, general office supplies, we are definitely looking for those things right now by way of in-kind donations. And those are also tax deductible. So you can write those things off on your taxes at the end of the year.
Absolutely. And then you're on Facebook and
Yes.
you're on Instagram.
Yes, we are on Instagram, BFF_up_ the Carolinas. We're there again on Facebook, Brighter Future Foundation of the Carolinas. We also have a website, BFFoftheCarolinas.org.
So there is no way, if you need to get in contact with BFF
Right.
Carolinas, with Terry, there's the information.
Right.
You can also hit me up on Chelle Nicole. I'm on Instagram, and I'm also on Facebook as well. I want to thank you for taking the time to join me today.
You're welcome.
Thank you for what you're doing out in the community. She's a very highly motivated individual. She definitely believes in her purpose. It is a passion, and we just hope that we wish you much continued success.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me here. I'd love to come back. I'd love you at any of our upcoming events, or come out and check us out.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining us. You all have a great